Und ich würde sagen, fang ein neues Spiel an. Dann deinstalliere ich jetzt mal. Was? Nein. Warum? Ein gutes Spiel. Bestimmt. Habe ich noch nicht gespielt, aber bestimmt. Wir drücken auf Neues Spiel.
And so it came to pass that the day was to be saved by the most unlikeliest of heroes. A small child, unwillingly thrust into the workforce. One disaster after another had been diverted due to her diligent and cunning decision-making. With the kingdom on the verge of knowing everlasting peace and prosperity, our hero could finally rest their weary head, but only after one more critical decision was to be made. A decision of great weight, a decision of immense importance, a decision that could possibly kill hundreds, even thousands of people. Oh my God, you've made the wrong choice. You didn't think things through. You've doomed us all. Everything's on fire now. We're all covered in fire. How could you have done this to us?
Oh, okay.
Lil! Lil!
What did I do? Ist auch schön, dass der erste Satz einfach nicht übersetzt war.
Oh, Dad, I must have been having a nightmare.
Oh no.
It's over now, sweetie. But since you're awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
Oh no. Which talk are we talking about?
Out of one nightmare and into another.
Die Bienchen und Blümchen? Who knows?
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life.
What? Dad, you don't have to do this.
When they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Are you serious?
Aw, Dad, do I have to? Today was the day I was going to start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I want to sail the open sea. I want to fight ogres. I want to throw rocks at things.
Ich muss einmal ganz kurz was editen. Gar nicht. Ich muss den da einmal kopieren. Ups.
You think I didn't want to throw rocks at things when I was your age? But I had a duty. I had a responsibility. I had to work at the guard shed while my dad placed a bet at the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Ah yes, also breaken wir nicht den Cycle. I see. Dead of the Year.
Did he ever win anything?
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
Touché, Dad. Touché.
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get caught. Come on. I'll show you how to handle anything that comes up.
Ich weiß nicht, ob das so optimal ist. Auf jeden Fall immer noch Dead of the Year.
Okie dokie. Ready for me to very quickly show you how everything works?
Weiß ich nicht.
Oh, good. Everyone loves a tutorial.
And everyone loves sarcasm.
No time for a full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. Guess the best way to learn is by doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring.
Report jetzt wegen inappropriate name. Muss man seinen Namen ändern, dann kannst du ihn.
Eine Uni.
Good morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Plain and boring, as always.
Bingo. Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
It's Hamish.
What is?
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business. I bring a basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
Ist das Bestechung? Ooh. I want that.
After they state their business, it's pretty much your call what to do next. You can select them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points. You get it, right?
Not really. What do we need tools for?
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil. I've really got to speed this along. The Goblin Ball game is about to start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you?
Oh, no, not at all, dear.
Then
I
you-
don't mind helping out.
But the princess is whirligigging the ceremonial for slingshot.
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up, dear. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
Omi mad.
The name is Hamish.
Das interessiert sie doch nicht.
No, it's Mrs. Abernathy.
Chicken Nuggets. Chicken Nuggets. Back to the game. Auswählen auf ein hervorgehobenes Element, um mehr darüber zu erfahren. Ei. Das sind eine Menge hervorgehobene Elemente. Was ist das? Dies ist die königliche Verfügung. Das erste, was du machst, wenn du deine Schicht beginnst, ist, einen Blick darauf zu werfen. Sie umfasst einen Großteil der Infos, die du brauchst, um deine Arbeit zu erledigen. Man kann jederzeit auf die königliche Verfügung... Was? Man kann... Ach, die deutsche Übersetzung. Man kann jederzeit die königliche Verfügung auswählen, was keine Aktionspunkte kostet. Oh, das ist gut. Good to know. Was steht denn hier? Der königliche Erlass. Falls der Wachtrupp des Schlosses in diesem Monat eine gute Sternbewertung erfahren kann, gibt es eine Pizza-Party in der Kaserne. Hinweis, striktes Limit von 1 Stück pro Wache. Sad. Das ist keine Pizza-Party, das ist eine Pizza-Enttäuschung. Vom Schreibtisch der Ratsfrau Ash. An diesem Abend wird auf dem Marktplatz eine Demonstration der Magiergilde stattfinden. Sollten irgendwelche Sprecher durch ihr Tor kommen, rufen Sie bitte mein Büro an, um deren Begleitung und zweite Sicherheitskontrolle zu organisieren. Mhm. Herzlichen Glückwunsch an Wachmann Randy für 35 Jahre auf seinem Posten. Mhm. Nach einer 6-monatigen verdeckten Ermittlung um die Sprawl-Kaverne für Senioren, alte Leute, herum wurde eine Gruppe hinreißender Omis und Opis des illegalen Drogenschmuggels in und aus der Stadt überführt. Oh no. Auch wenn nicht alle alten Drogenmodis sind, sollte man doch aufpassen, wenn man es mit einem Großelternteil zu tun hat. Die prämierte Spaßvogel sucht jemanden mit lustigem Namen. Solltest du anrufen und mein Interesse wecken, ist ein Bargeldbonus für dich drin. Alle Alten sind verdächtig, got it. Exakt. So, das sind
Our
unsere Tools.
If you want to use a tool, you have to make sure it has a crystal to charge it. Here,
Hi.
I'll show you. I'll add today's crystals to the tools that don't have any. That way I have a well-rounded arsenal.
Why did the other tools already have crystals in them?
I carried them over from previous days. Any other questions?
Why does a bullwhip need to be powered by crystals?
No more questions.
Ich glaube, wir haben zu viele Fragen gestellt. AKA 2. Hier, wir haben einen Dechiffrierring. Schweres Wort. Metalldetektor, Wahrheitsspray, Röntgenstrahlen und eine Peitsche. Sympathisch. Mein
Feeling
Telefon.
stuck? This phone is for calling the royal advisors and asking for their help. But all they'll really give you is their opinion.
Okay.
You can get a hold of Lieutenant Stryker, captain of the guards, and technically our boss.
Hello, who's there?
Oh, hallo. Bin sehr froh, dass ihr mich nicht visuell bonken könnt in diesem Model.
Or First Councilwoman Ash, the head bureaucrat of the Sprawl, with a real mind for politics.
This is Councilwoman Ash. Hello? Hello, is somebody there?
And finally, the royal jester Malcolm, chaos personified in human form.
Hello, you've reached Malcolm. Please leave a message after the goose honk. Hey, where'd the goose go? Well, chase after it, for goodness sake!
Each call costs an action point.
Okay.
Didn't we cover this? That's your inventory bag where you keep the things people give you, or that you confiscate from them. In other words, your sweet, sweet loot. Looking in your bag for something to use doesn't cost you an action point.
Okay.
You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in, or send them packing. Choosing this will end the tutorial. Can I finally get out of here?
Moment. Ich muss noch die Omi anwählen.
I already told you. Selecting the person means you interrogate them and hear more of their story. It's the best way to find out someone's true intentions. Sometimes.
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 Sometimes using a tool will do the job better, or the phone, or it's a combination of things. I don't know, you can spend all 3 action points just interrogating them for all I care.
Okay. Haben wir hier noch irgendwas anderes? Nein.
You use the Wicked 3000. Now you can choose to use the Wicked 3000 at any point during a turn. But sometimes it's better to use up all 3 action points to find out everything you can, by any means necessary.
Okay.
Sometimes?
Yeah. And sometimes people are in a really big hurry, like I am right now, so just pick a damn lever already.
Ma. Reinlassen, abweisen und das dürfen wir nicht und der Rest ist nicht nutzbar. Na gut, lassen wir die Omi mal rein.
Great job, Lil. Your
Danke
mother
schön.
would be so proud to see you now. After my delivery, I'm off to watch the big game.
Wäre die nicht gewesen, dann
Got my grandson's inheritance riding on a tip that the Stapleford Snughorns are gonna win it today.
Here's a tip. Never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet with.
Let's hurry along to the game. We don't want to be late, do we, Hamish?
My name is Shamish. No, wait,
Moment.
it's not. Oh, I better go. Time to put on your big kid pants. You can do this.
More like I'm being forced to do this.
It's only for today, I swear. Come meet me in the tavern when the shift is over. Good luck.
Ich glaube diesem Mann kein Wort.
Good luck with your illegal gambling.
I don't need luck.
Believe me, he does.
Okay, Lil, you got this.
Ich habe das Tutorial gemeistert. Yippie. Ich finde es so schön, dass auf dem Dokument halt die Schriftart hat halt kein Ö. Ein Stück, ja. Ja, das ist noch alles das gleiche wie gestern. So wie gerade. Hello.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Tyronius Athanatos, son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos.
Okay.
I have been summoned to deliver the keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom tonight, hosted by the Mages Guild. Will you require anything further?
Okay, das mit der Magiergilde war ja... Wo war denn das? An diesem Abend soll eine Demonstration der Magiergilde stattfinden. Sollten irgendwelche Sprecher durch die Tür kommen, rufen Sie bitte mein Büro an, um deren Begleitung... Okay, Ash anrufen. Got it.
I'm so glad you called. Frankly, I was worried you guardsmen never followed the writ due to illiteracy.
Hey!
Admit the mage and my people will escort him to the venue.
What's your speech about?
Oh, my dear child. It is obvious to me that you do not possess a magical bone in your body, and my speech, therefore, would only serve to confuse and frighten you.
Oh, sympathisch.
I trust you know what you're talking about.
I am very glad you agree. You can hold your head high, knowing that you are aiding a greater good today.
Na schön. Hinein mit dir.
The House of Thanatos, and indeed the entire Mages Guild, thank you, young guardian. You will go far.
Aber Ash hat gesagt, ich soll ihn reinlassen. Du hast die Verfügung gelesen und Befehle befolgt. Gute kleine Wache. Yay! I did good.
Good afternoon. I am here to pick up my 2 kids from the no-good, stingy lowlife of a father who happens to be my lying, cheating lowlife of an ex-husband, Orlando.
Okay. Was hast du gesagt? Ich war etwas überrascht. Ja, aber ich habe nichts aus den knauserigen Versager von Vater abzuholen, der zufällig mein lügender, fremdgehender Versager von Ex-Ehemann ist. Orlando. Okay.
His address is there on this incomprehensible, illegible letter my kids sent me.
Oh, sympathisch.
Believe me, I would love to have him get off his sorry butt and bring them to me for once.
Okay.
It was his week with them. No, I'm sorry. It was his and his new girlfriend Callie's week with them. And you want to know what the kids say about her? They say she's fun. I'm sure the letter they wrote is all about her. Can't decode it to save my life, though. My kid's writing is so lousy.
That letter was pretty much illegible.
See what I mean? Horrible, horrible penmanship.
Ich habe jetzt... Also, ich meine, da wird darüber ja nichts stehen. Helfen kann uns hier wahrscheinlich auch niemand. Nicht wirklich.
Kelly really hit it off with our children, Polyphemus and Orlando Jr. She's got a lot of energy and gives us special treats.
That's nice. But what district are you going to?
What district? I told you. The address is on that letter I showed you. It's the only thing written that's legible. You'd need a decoding spell or something to read the actual letter. I love my kids.
Maybe your kids aren't as crazy about Kelly as you think.
Ich finde schön, dass einige Sachen einfach nicht übersetzt sind. Naja.
Do you really think I'd make something like this up? I have better things to do. At least I wish I did.
Schaust dir den nächsten Brief genauer an. Genau, das war mein Plan.
I don't know how to tell you this, but there's more to this letter than meets the eye. There's a hidden message written here. It says, "Come, son, mommy, Kelly is Nightmore." Does that make sense to you?
Oh my god! My boys don't know how to spell! But also that thing about Kelly being the worst!
Ja, komm. Komm rein, hol deine Kinder. Save them. Let's go.
Thanks! Don't worry, Polyphemus, Orlando Jr. Mama's coming for you!
Good luck.
Let's go. Netter Einsatz des Dechiffrierings-Wache. Du hast dich nicht vom äußeren SZ täuschen lassen und verstanden, dich nicht zwischen Mama Bär und ihre Jungen zu stellen. Oh. Ich weiß auch nicht, ob ich das überlebt hätte, muss ich zugeben.
What in the bloody blazing blasted hell is the hold-up? Why have we stopped, Whelp?
Well, sir, the guard...
Silence! Speak when spoken to, or you'll get the whip, Whelp!
But he was spoken to. Ich liebe auch unseren Gesichtsausdruck ein bisschen.
Yes, sir.
Now, you, child, let me pass. I have important business to attend to. Come on, shake a leg. BS waits for no man.
BS?
Bank of the Sprawl.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Definitiv.
What kind of business do you have at the bank today, sir?
I shan't be airing the details of my BS appointment with some nosy little brat tending the gate. Mind your business or you'll get the whip, child!
Und das ist ganz schöner Bullshit, von dem du da redest. Er sollte den Leuten nicht drohen, sie auszupeitschen. Tatsächlich erinnert das Lil an ihren Werkzeugvorrat.
Oh, yes. We mustn't keep you from your ever so important meeting. BS is right.
I'm sorry, sir. I was just slouching. Only for a second. I'll make sure that none of the blood gold falls out of its case.
You nincompoop! It wasn't me using the whip. If it was, believe me, you'd feel it.
Wait a second. Did he say blood gold? Isn't that illegal?
He didn't say blood gold.
he
said
did.
bloody gold. It's a form of slang he must have picked up from somewhere. Isn't that right, you bloody idiot?
Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir.
I'd like to take a closer look at those gold bars. I think I need to hold on to these.
Why, you greedy little urchin. I think I like you more than ever.
No, it's not like that.
Oh, of course. Just remember, if you make any form of profit off of those, you're as much to blame as I am. Now, since you are finished rifling through my personal belongings, you insufferable petty little monster, let me pass.
Weiß ich noch nicht. Wer war unsere Vorgesetzte? Hab schon wieder vergessen. Striker, oder? Oder Ash? Bin mir verwirrt. Hm.
Alter, was one-hitted. Oder was? Sehr schöner Flash daneben geklappt, aber. Aber auch noch.
Wird schon schief gehen.
Blood gold. We've been on the lookout for mules bringing it into the Sprawl for years now.
Na, gucke mal.
Deny this man immediately. Well spotted, Guardsman. You are a credit to the force.
Nice. Map.
It's the goblins' fault, isn't it? Nasty, deceptive creatures.
Nee, keine Sorge, ist schon deine Schuld.
What about this? Let me through the gate, but I shall leave the goblin tied up outside like the cur he is.
Oh, ehrlich.
But sir, the gold!
Das ist bei uns.
Silence! All right, you rotten little girl, I'll go. But you will rue the day you crossed me.
Du hast an deinem ersten verdammten Tag einen Blutgoldschmuggler das Handwerk gelegt? Unfassbar. I'm good at my job. Das Telefon klingelt. Hello.
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
Du hast doch mich angerufen.
This is Lil.
Nice to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
Okay, and where exactly is... She hung up.
Oh, hello.
Why, hello there. I have come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism.
Nice.
After years on the road as a traveling merchant, I'm finally ready to put down roots. And what better place than the sprawling metropolis of the Sprawl? Huh, I just got that. Garby Bunches is the name.
Garby Bunches? Funny name. But that's gotta be made up. I'm gonna have to see some documentation.
Can't fault you for doing your due diligence. Here's my vendor's license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade.
Oh, vorbereitet, ich sehe. Dann kann ich mir angucken.
He's right. Everything is in order.
Okay.
I just can't wait to get in the mix and figure out what kind of merchant this place really needs. Since I was a boy selling lemonade, when life literally gave me lemons, I've dreamed of maximizing profits and keeping overhead low.
I've always said this place needs a nondescript vendor to shake things up a little.
See, you get it. Once I've set up shop selling, well, whatever I decide to sell, I'll be sure to give you a discount.
Nice.
I look forward to buying something.
Stand hier irgendwas geschrieben? Ich meine, sie hat gesagt, das ist ein lustiger Name. Vielleicht sollten wir mal den Dude anrufen. Was hältst du von dem Namen?
Garby Bunches. Where have I heard that
Oh.
name before? Wait a minute. Ask him if he's descended from Garbanzo the Terrible.
Are you related to Garbanzo the Terrible?
Yep, my great-great-great-great-grandpappy Garbanzo.
OMG, tell him I'm a huge fan. I've got so many questions. Like, why did he use an ice cream scoop? How did he dispose of all that mess?
This isn't helpful.
You're not helpful.
Ähm.
I'm not planning to sell lemonade, but I could see a stall for, well, capes and monocles. Really tap into the opera and or vampire market. How about powders and ointments? Who doesn't love a good ointment?
I think we already have stores that sell those things.
You're not seeing the big picture. There are lots of great powder spots and lots of great ointment spots. But what I'm talking about is a powder and ointment spot.
Irgendwie war nichts hilfreich. Aber I guess. Capitalism and such. Wird schon schief gehen.
Can you smell that?
The trash barge? Yeah, it comes through on the weekends. The smell only lingers for a couple of days.
Not the reek of filth and decay. That's the reek of opportunity. See you around.
Okay. Wer hätte gedacht, dass ein lustiger Name dazu führen würde, Jester Malcolm mit einem unserer Helden der Geschichte in Verbindung zu bringen. Gute Arbeit. Glocken erklingen in der Ferne. Schluss für heute, Leute. Zeit für den Feierabend. Nice. No! Aufgrund deiner außergewöhnlichen Arbeitsleistung 3,8 sind dir für diese Schicht 30 Gold bezahlt worden. Nice. Be rich. Ah. Bei ihm fehlt mir was, ja, weil ich dann nur... Was? Okay, es war tatsächlich er... Ja. Okay. Ausgrabungsstätte, ja stimmt, da wollte sie mich noch sehen, ne? Ammoniak, Wasserstoff, Jod, gehört alles so ziemlich zur Grundausrüstung. Maschinen wie diese sind eine recht neue Erscheinung in Sprawl. Lil fallen die Wörter Commander Keen unter den ganzen rätselhaften Fachbegriffen auf. Und dann? Das Loch ist so tief, man kann den Boden nicht sehen. Sie müssen einen echt guten Leiterkletterer haben. Irgendwas... Ich konnte da doch... Da. Man erkennt eine kleine Pritsche und einen Stapel Klamotten durch die Lücke. Dr. Bea muss hier schlafen. Dann quatschen wir mal mit der Gutsten.
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago. Feel free to wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
Excuse me?
No, you called me. I'm Lil. We spoke on the phone. I was covering for my dad at the South Gate.
Ich hole mir einmal ganz kurz Ketchup. One moment. Bin noch nicht wieder da, auch wenn es so aussieht. So. Weiter geht's.
Ah, of course, Lil, yes. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time. Ha! Sake of time. Do you get it?
No.
Trust me, you will.
Who are you again?
Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological research at the Royal Academy. But you can call me B.
Gotcha. And what's so great about this place?
Would you like the long or short version?
Hit me with some of that sweet exposition, baby.
Oh.
This place is known as the dig site.
How creative.
We stand at the site upon which power crystals were first discovered.
The power crystals that I use for the tools in the guard shed?
Those and every other technological marvel of our lifetimes. The power crystal was discovered completely by accident. 80 years ago, on this site, an iconic dwarven heavy metal band performed to celebrate the coronation of Princess Desdemona's grandfather, King Artemis.
Eine Zwergen-Heavy-Metal-Band.
At the moment of a particularly rumpus drum solo, the vibrations opened up a chasm, swallowing the entire stage and the musicians, and a few dozen enthusiastic fans. Legend says the band emerged from the chasm adorned in the glowing magical rocks, or what we know as power crystals today.
That must have looked awesome.
Very awesome, but there's more. Whether by fate or the actions of an inebriated mage, the bass player was struck by a lightning bolt, and the crystals in her cape and beard absorbed the electric discharge. Everything that previously relied on magic within a 5-mile radius lit up and was charged for weeks.
Hey.
Hardcore.
Very hardcore. A massive industry sprung up and developed the multitudes of ways we use power crystals, which ushered in an unprecedented era of prosperity for the Sprawl, making our city-state the world power it is today.
Gotcha. But what does this have to do with me?
I am the preeminent expert in the advanced properties of power crystals, and my research suggests we have barely scratched the surface of what these puppies can do.
Okay, but again, what does this have to do with me?
Lil, I have found how to harness the crystal's power to alter the very fabric of time. May I present the Chronometer 3000.
Was ist denn das aktuell mit den ganzen Zeitreisen hier in meinen Spielen?
And what I need to know from you is, do you know anyone who would be willing to go on what some might call an adventure?
Drück auf den Knopf.
Oh, Oh, me! I want to go on an adventure!
Wonderful. But before you go off and start pushing buttons willy-nilly, let me explain how I came across this incredible new discovery. Or more, exposition, as you might say. You see, by transmuting the crystal's more raw and ethereal properties and tethering it to a gnomish astrolabe, they can produce temporal anomalies.
Wir haben schlechte Erfahrungen damit. Wir haben sehr schlechte Erfahrungen mit temporalen Anomalien.
We began experimenting by fashioning teeny tiny harnesses and attaching the crystals to mice and directing radio signals towards them. We perfected the process and found that we could send these mice back minutes, hours, even a full day with a less than 13% fatality rate.
Du machst schon gottgültiger, drück auf den Knopf!
Blah blah microscope, blah blah live chicken, blah blah blah,
Was?
resonance chamber, blah.
Was? Zurück.
Wait, what? Where am I? What just happened?
Haben wir ein Alu-Implantat im Kopf? Warum ändern wir uns?
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
Bee hat offensichtlich kein Alu-Implantat oder Aluhut mit Stroh gefüllt.
Check this out. You were about to tell me you need a gate guard to come down to the dig site, right?
My word, you gate guards are intuitive. I hope they're paying you a more than fair wage.
They probably aren't, the way my dad complains about it. She hung up.
Again. Oh no.
Why, hello there. I've come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism. After years on the road as a...
Let me stop you there. Your name is Grabby Blanchers, right? You're a traveling merchant or something?
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Kind of. The name is Garby Bunches.
This is so weird. I swear I already dealt with this guy. I can either do the same thing as I did last time, or maybe this is a chance to try something different.
I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
No.
That's what I'm trying to decide, Garbs.
Regardless, here's my vendor license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade for confirmation.
Wollen wir sie dieses Mal beschlagnahmen? Vielleicht erfahren wir dadurch was Neues. I think I want to try. Going.
Oh, I think I might need that.
I think I'm gonna need it more.
Okay, if you say so.
I need to get this guy processed and get my butt back to the dig site.
Nee, ich will doch noch Sachen tun. Gut, komm rein. Schade.
I swear I've done this already. I remember pulling the lever.
Can you smell that?
I think then you said something about opportunity.
You got it. See you around.
Also sagen wir so, du hast deinen License nicht. Also ich glaube, das mit der Opportunity wird nichts.
need to get back to the dig site to figure out what just happened.
B, du solltest dir einen Strohhut einen Aluhut mit Stroh ausgefüllt aufsetzen, Ma'am.
Oh, Lil, from the phone call earlier, of course. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time. Sake of time. Do you get it?
I already told you no. Oh, wait, I actually do.
My name is Dr. Mark Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of
archaeological research at the Royalty School for Smart People. You said I can call you Trixie. We've been through this before.
I'd prefer if you called me B.
And this is the site where power crystals were first discovered and you used them to make a time machine. Then you baited me with promises of adventure and pretty much forced me to push the big shiny button on your silly little time machine, and now I'm pretty sure I'm just traveled back through time and I'm kind of freaking out here. Any questions?
Any questions? Ich glaube, Lil hat eine kleine temporale Existenzkrise.
Wait, why am I asking you questions? For any of this to be possible, it would require the use of my newly crafted device. May I present the Chronometer 3000? Wait, where did it go?
Do you mean this?
My invention! How did you get that?
You gave it to me. Well, not really, but you were gonna give it to me, I think. You were in the middle of explaining.
And you were seduced by the glowing red button.
Hä?
Can you blame me?
Yes! But it is a good button. I'm just proud of myself that your particles weren't immediately dispersed to the furthest reaches of space and time. That risk becomes much lower once I configure it to your individual life source, which I will do now.
Hi. Hatten wir sehr Glück.
At any rate, I think the castle gate is a perfect place to test my prototype, and I need a willing gate guard to use the device. And allow me to track their progress to make sure only the right people are permitted entry to the Sprawl. Do you have any questions?
Right people.
Individuals or groups that would improve the daily life of the inhabitants of the Sprawl, rather than those who would see harm come to the community and castle.
Isn't that subjective?
Yes, well, I suppose it is, but recently the kingdom has seen a rise in rebellious factions, envious neighboring nations, not to mention the resentful Mages Guild since the Power Crystal has replaced most household magical applications. One wrong choice could trigger a domino effect that could lead to the fall of the Sprawl.
I think I get the idea, Dr. B. I'm ready to go out in the world and use this device properly, and definitely not to win the lottery or to repeatedly watch people trip and fall over and over again.
You'd want that?
I have a feeling you're not using your science experiments to their full potential.
Regardless, you'll find you can't use it whenever or wherever you want. It is now calibrated, so it will only allow you to fold space and time when you are inside the guard shed.
Ah, rats.
Furthermore, by default, the device will automatically allow you to travel back to the start of your guard shift, including your loadout. However, I hacked it a bit so that you can jump back to a specific point in the turn. Hack is the key word, though. I have to leave now. There is more science to be done. I will summon you soon, and we will see what else you might be ready for. Thank you, Lil. The world thanks you.
No pressure.
You can do this. Just try not to break space and time.
Mal gucken. Ich habe ein Talent dafür, dass das passiert.
I'm not kidding.
Well.
Maybe I should have mentioned I was only working the gate for one day. Oh well. It's getting pretty late. I should head home.
Du solltest deinen Vater in der Taverne abholen, aber ist okay. Ja, tun wir auch noch. Ah. Was jetzt aber? Home. Okay. Nicht mit der Gutsten da hinten reden? Nein. Nicht mit der Gutsten
Your
hier
dad's
reden?
over there.
Oh. Hello. Der Legende nach wurde dieses Neonschild von einer Firma angefertigt, die Neonschilder nach Kundenwunsch herstellt. Wow. Da bewahren sie die guten Sachen auf. Nur für Leute, die zuverlässig die Zeche zahlen, öffnet Arthur eine Flasche. Du erinnerst dich vielleicht noch daran, dass es funktioniert hat, als du klein warst. Ziemlich tolle Sammlung an Liedern. Dein Vater sagt immer, wenn du jemals genug Geld zusammengespart hast, kannst du vorbeikommen und es reparieren lassen. Danke. Nicht gerade der schönste Laden der Stadt, aber es brennt immer ein warmes Feuer.
Hey, hey, there she is, my hard-working, angel-faced sweetest of the sweetest daughter of mine.
Einmal.
You didn't win your gambling, did you?
No, but it wasn't my fault. The other team was just too good. But I didn't lose all my money. We still have left what I didn't bet, so...
That'll be 15 gold for the ale.
And now we don't have any left. Hey, Lil, did you take any bribes or pickpocket anyone today?
Sorry, nothing today.
Oh, rats.
Wir werden ihm nicht das Gold geben. Himmel.
Rats? Again? I mean, we don't have rats, I swear.
No, not like that. Oh, well. I'll go call my guy anyways. See if he'll front me the money to bet with.
Wait, you'll never believe what happened. Right at the end of my shift, I got this phone call, okay? Asking me to come down to the dig site.
Did you remember to lock up the shed?
What? Yes.
And turn off the light?
Yes, I did. Whatever, just listen.
You gotta make sure to turn off the light, Lil. They'll charge us for the overnight usage.
I remember to turn off the light. I think. Anyways, Dad, I met this professor at the dig site, and she had this time machine, and when I touched the time machine, I went back in time.
None.
Then she gave me the time machine to use when I worked the guard shed for you, but it only works at the guard shed, so that was kind of a bummer. But it's super cool, and it only works for me.
That's great, sweetie. I'm glad you liked covering for me today. But you don't have to make up stories just so you can work another shift.
Wait, no, that's not what's happening.
Anytime you want to be just like Daddy and work down at the guard shed, all you need to do is ask.
Dad, you're not fully comprehending what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Arda, did you hear? Lil's making up cute stories so she can be more like her old man.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I have the power to manipulate time and I demand to be taken seriously.
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're serious. Seriously adorable. But honestly, Lil, you can cover for me anytime you like. You're probably doing a better job than me anyways.
This isn't how I expected it to go.
Speaking of that, I better call my guy and make a bet on the next game. It's getting late. You better get upstairs to bed, Missy. Good night, Lil.
Good night, Dad. Maybe someday you'll believe me. Good luck with your gambling.
I don't need luck.
Sure. Darf ich jetzt mit ihr reden? Nein. Okay.
Whew, I'm pooped. That's enough adventure for one day. I'm ready to hit the sack.
Into the bed we go. Auf ihrem Weg zur Kneipe ist Mrs. Abernathy zufällig in 2 weitere Tutorials geraten, so dass sie zu spät zum Wetten auf das Koboldballspiel gekommen ist. Das Erbe ihres Enkels ist sicher. Fürs Erste. Belastend. Tyronius, was auch immer, hat seine Rede beim Festival der magischen Freiheit gehalten und den Großteil des Publikums inspiriert. Die Kluft zwischen magischen und nicht magischen Lebewesen ist in jener Nacht erheblich gewachsen. Er steht bei der Ratsfrau Ash, die es ihm erleichtert hat, Sprawl problemlos zu betreten, in der Schuld. Nachdem Denise ihre Kinder abgeholt hatte, brachte sie sicher außer Sichtweite, allerdings nicht außer Hörweite, und gab Kelly noch ein paar Nettigkeiten mit auf den Weg. Polyphemus und Orlando Jr. lernten an dem Tag ein paar neue Wörter kennen, doch einige kannten sie auch schon. Aufgrund deiner gewagten Beschlagnahmung und der Abweisung des alten Tunichtguts war Grumpkin T. Dankworth nicht imstande, seine beträchtliche Einzahlung illegalen Blutgolds bei der Bank von Sprawl zu tätigen. Unglücklicherweise geschah dies an einem nie dagewesenen Tag voller Bargeldabhebungen, aufgrund derer die Bank früher schließen musste. Die Leute gerieten in Panik, sie fackelten die Bank ab. Mr. Dankworth weigerte sich, Geld für den Wiederaufbau zu spenden. Oh well. Ja, so viel für deinen Kapitalismus. Gabi Bunches fand ein leerstehendes Stück Land in der Gasse hinter der Taverne der verdrehten Schwestern und eröffnete dort ein Imperium der Wunder. Ohne Lizenz? Also wirklich.
Good morning. You're listening to the Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the Sprawl. I'm your host, Dodger, joined as always by my co-host, the Ham, who I will remind you is a live pig. Let's jump right in and get your morning started and muse over the news. Today in the headlines, it was just announced that the heir to the throne, Princess Desdemona, has come of age and will be taking a suitor. No, I don't think Desdemona wants a pig as a husband, the Ham. But then again, neither did my ex-wife. Hey-oh! With multiple suitors making their way into the city, expect backups and delays across all major routes this morning. Now let's get to the music. You're listening to the Morning Crawl here in the Sprawl with Dodger and the Ham.
Na dann. Hab ich doch schon.
I liked it better when it was Dodger and the Cluck, but I guess it was too hard to keep training that chicken.
Eine eher furchterregende Band für ältere Kinder und Kinder im Herzen. Na dann.
I think I should find my dad. Good thing I always sleep in my clothes and I'm ready to go.
Das ist das offizielle Wappen von Sprawl und der Königsfamilie.
A note?
Liebe Lil, bitte komm doch runter zum Wachhäuschen, so schnell du kannst. Hab dich ganz doll lieb, Papa. Ja.
Maybe he wants me to work a shift for him again. Or maybe he forgot to put on underwear and needs me to bring him a pair. Well, there's a 50-50 chance I'll get to use the chronometer 3000 today. Here's hoping.
Na, dann gucken wir mal.
And finally, the aforementioned grading pending review will be transferable to a more viable calculation, which is, needless to say, a more economical contrivance for evaluation. Any questions?
Many questions.
Hey, Dad, I got your note. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Due to the Bank of the Sprawl being burned to the ground as a result of your actions, any guardsman who does not receive an above 2-star rating at the end of any given shift will lose their job.
But I need my job for gambling.
I'll pretend I didn't just hear that.
You and I both know my dad has a tendency to half-ass his way through life. Tell me why he needs to whole-ass it all of a sudden and strive for anything above 2 stars.
Why, I'm glad you asked. I've been authorized to award above-average job performance with cash bonuses.
Bonuses? I want those bonuses.
You mean if we get more 4-star results, we'll make more money?
You're as quick as your father. Before I go, here are the allotted crystals to power your tools.
Crystals. Thank you.
And with that, I'm off to tell all the other gate guards about these new rules. Well, all of them except Randy. He's been terminated.
Ich frage mich die ganze Zeit, wenn sie ja wissen, wenn du Fehler machst, wissen sie, wer rein darf und nicht. Wozu wirst du gebraucht? Tja, das ist eine gute Frage.
Not Randy. That guy's a riot.
Which is exactly what his poor judgment led to. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Oh, jeez. Randy was just 3 payments away from paying off his new catapult.
Sounds like you need to start doing your job better.
More like you need to start doing my job better. Just like you wanted to.
What?
No, that's not exactly what I meant. You don't just get to leave me here. Will you go bet on Goblin Ball games?
No Goblin Ball match today. I received a cryptic letter this morning saying they need me on palace duty, and they specifically referenced that you need to cover for me again. Looks like you're not the only one who wants you to work the gate today.
Again, not what I meant.
It's not all bad news. I scored these off-brand discount crystals from my bookie Fredo as a gift for being his best client. But he mentioned that they might only work some of the time. But I like those odds.
Oh, Dad, you really need to talk to somebody about your gambling.
I love you too, Lil. And with that, I'm off. Remember, 2 stars or better, or we're out on our asses.
No pressure.
That's my girl.
Gut, was steht denn heute im Erlass? Malcolm, aufgrund dringend benötigter Reparaturen wegen der kümmerlichen Grundstruktur des Gefängnisses, die zum Ausbruch eines Brandstifters führte, lasse ich einfach mal die Knastwände neu streichen. Ruf mich an, wenn der Kollege hier auftaucht. Okay. Erwarte die bevorstehende Ankunft von 2 Gesandten, die um eine Allianz mit Sprawl wetteifern. Es werden 2 Gesandte sein, nicht einer, nicht 3, 2. 4 sind auch direkt raus. Nutze diese Gelegenheit für einen kulturellen Austausch und lerne so viel wie du kannst. Bring sie ordentlich zum Reden. Die preisgekrönte Katze der Herzogin von Scarborough, Sprankles? Okay. Soll diese Woche in ihrer königlichen Miniaturkutsche eintreffen. Süß. Wie immer behandle jeden nicht-menschlichen Besucher, Kobold, Gnom, Oger und so weiter mit besonderer Vorsicht. Denk daran, wenn du etwas siehst, sag etwas. Okay. Ah, und wir können uns jetzt die 3 Dinger, die wir haben... Da möchte ich bitte einen haben. So. Dann starten wir mal. Das sieht aus wie ein Maler.
Hello, ma'am. The name is Seamus McGoblin. I've been requested to do some work in the Sprawl. Just have my supplies here with me, nothing else to declare.
Mal Malcolm an. Gucken, was der sagt.
Well, it's about time he showed up. Send him to my office toot suite and I'll set him to work. No more doom and gloom down here in my office. Now it'll just be doom. What's that? Yes, I insist the horse get into the water. This is water polo after all.
Hilfreich. Wie immer.
You have paint with you. Are you like an artist?
Me? An artist? No, ma'am. I have a real job. I'm a painter. I paint things like walls and doors.
Mein.
An artist? Oh, you're giving me a laugh.
Yeah, my mistake. Most artists I've met are hip and cool. You definitely are not hip and cool.
Danke dafür, ne?
That's a dreadful thing to say. I would encourage you to think about how your words may affect people and choose them more carefully. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure what I'm being asked to paint. A note was left at my shop late last night. You can have a look if you like.
Ich habe etwas Arbeit für dich. Komm um 2:30 nach Sprawl. Es gibt 2 Arten, wie man seine Sachen anstreichen kann. Einmal legal und einmal in Handschellen. Das kleine Mädchen wird dir den Weg weisen, sodass du dir deinen Anteil an offizieller Sprawl-Währung verdienen kannst. Malcolm. Okay.
Mysterious letters are way more common these days. And I have a feeling I'm the little girl they're talking about.
I didn't want to say, but you are indeed a little girl.
For my age, I'm not.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
You still seem pretty little.
Sag mal. Langsam, ne? Oh gut. Ja, ein bisschen Kinderarbeit. Das ist schon okay.
Many thanks. Say, before I go, do you have a favorite color?
Oh.
I like blue, I guess.
Then I shall paint whatever it is I'm painting blue in your honor.
Dankeschön.
Thank you again.
Gut. Oh, 3. Du hast ihn reingelassen, damit er seiner Arbeit nachgehen kann. Was willst du jetzt? Ein Pokal? Ey! Er hat die ganze Zeit gemobbt hier.
Hear ye, hear ye. I have come to announce to the princess a proposal of marriage from my lord and master, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard. Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son of Queen Talia, daughter of King Salvator, son of Queen Ferabelle, daughter of King Algernon, son of Queen Rebecca, daughter of King Timothy, son of Queen Sarsaparilla, daughter of King Finbar, son of Queen Anne, daughter of King Remus, son of Queen Turtledove, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son of Queen Talia, daughter of King Salvatore, son of Queen Ferabelle, daughter of King Algernon, son of Queen Rebecca, daughter of King Timothy, son of Queen Sarsaparilla, son of...
Thank you. Wow. Okay, I think I got it.
Okay, was war da? Anstifter. Okay, dafür stand dann nichts.
Prince Phineas himself will arrive in the Sprawl after a ceremonial visit to the royal sulphur mines of Petrard. The prince will be christening the newest of our sulphuric refineries by smashing a bottle of Petrardian fizzy over the front door.
Won't that make a huge mess?
Inevitably. But it is a tradition. A sticky, dangerous tradition.
Ich weiß nicht, ob das die Gesandten sind. Wer von den beiden ist denn dafür verantwortlich? Ash? Ma'am, I have questions.
Oh, they're starting to arrive. How wonderful. This is the representative of Prince Phineas Pomp, son of King Phineas and Queen...
Yeah, I know.
Oh dear, what was her name again?
Buttermilk.
None for me, thanks. Anyway, let them in. But for the love of... Don't let them in with that bugle. Not until I've gotten over this dreadful hangover, at least.
Okay. Ja, das kriegen wir hin. Bestimmt.
Can I see that trumpet or whatever that you've got there?
That is my official Petrardian greeting bugle. It is my pride and joy, and worth quite a pretty penny.
I think for the safety of our citizens, I better take that.
Oh, if you must, but please be very careful with my pride and joy. An alliance between the great kingdom of Petrard and the Sprawl would benefit both sides mightily.
Ja, also es ist scheinbar das für die Allianz.
Imagine the petrol and gunpowder our sulphur mines produce, combined with the technological advancements that your power crystals provide, would create a union that would make our two kingdoms the envy of the world.
Has Princess Desdemona ever even met Prince Flinflon?
Phineas, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King...
I know.
Please, stop!
Okay, also es geht um die Allianz. Von 2 Gesandten, die um eine Allianz wetteifern. Es werden 2 Gesandte sein, nicht einer, nicht 3, 2. Wir sind auch direkt raus. Also ist das nur einer, das heißt, er darf nicht rein. Richtig? Ich bin verwirrt. Ja, sie hat gesagt, ich bin sehr verwirrt. YOLO. Wenn nicht, können wir ja
Onward to announce the
zurückspulen.
eventual arrival of Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrarch and future husband to Princess Desdemona.
Shut up!
Incidentally, I believe there is a representative of the Marvarg Empire behind me, seeking to make a similar offer for the hand of the princess.
Okay.
If you refuse her entry, I will give you much gold tonight. I will meet you at the tavern after your shift. Remember, do not let in the Marvarg delegate.
Das ist Bestechung. Du hast einen hochrangigen besuchenden Würdenträger ausgenommen und ihm sein Horn abgenommen. Er war schrecklich, also war das im Grunde genommen ein Dienst an der Öffentlichkeit. Gut gemacht.
Good afternoon, child. I would like to enter this bustling metropolis with the desire to purchase a hat. I have lost my previous hat and I require a replacement.
Das ist nicht, mit wem ich gerechnet habe. Haben wir irgendwas über Hüte?
Why come all this way to buy a hat? Surely they have hats where you're from.
They do, yes. But they do not match the standards of my previous hat. I was known well as one who adorned a hat of the highest caliber. I cannot go back.
Maybe you haven't looked hard enough?
I promise, child, I have searched high and low for the perfect hat. This Sprawl is my last hope.
Er sieht irgendwie slightly nervös aus. Wollen wir es mal nutzen? So ein gutes Wahrheitsspray? Ich meine, es kann doch nicht sein, dass er einfach nur kommt für einen Hut.
The hat, she was too much. Too fantastic for one man to wear. I couldn't handle the pressure of adorning such a prestigious piece of headwear. I did not lose that fantastic hat, I threw it away! But what should have been my salvation was the greatest mistake of my life. And now, I must find a new hat of equal, if greater worth than my previous hat.
I can only imagine the weight that comes with wearing such a fantastic hat.
Heavy is the head, as they say.
Ah, vielleicht war der Hut zu eng.
This old hat of yours must have been something special.
Oh, it was. It was the most fantastic hat you had ever seen. That is how I acquired my name. Signor Capello Fantastico.
What does that mean?
Mr. Fantastic Hat.
That's a very fitting name.
Alas, it was. My good name must be restored.
Na gut, geh einen Hut kaufen. Na dude. Good luck finding one.
I hope you find your hat, Mr. Fantastico.
Thank you, child. The next time you see me, you will say to yourself, "Wow, has that guy got a fantastic new hat?"
I have no doubt in my mind.
Eine Befragung führte dazu, dass er dir sein Herz ausschüttete und du gabst dem Mann eine zweite Chance, die Kopfbedeckung seiner Träume zu finden.
I come with a message for Princess Desdemona of the Sprawl, from Praetor Kargan of the Marvarg Empire.
Ah, Das ist die, von der du vorhin geredet hast. Okay.
The praetor bid me say directly to the princess, Eg tag maia kora una guahatag.
Und das bedeutet?
Grant me access to deliver this message personally, and I shall recite the praetor's words to the princess with honor. Hail, Praetor Gargan! Kapla!
Okay.
I killed 19 other mighty adversaries for the honor of delivering this message to your princess. I have brought you the head of the mightiest of these for you to inspect, as is our custom.
Okay.
No, please. You keep it.
But then how will you know I am worthy of delivering the words of the praetor to your princess?
You know what? I'll take your word for it.
Curious. Very well.
The mighty empire of Marvark has sent an envoy from the Praetor. This is unfolding even more splendidly than I imagined. And what an envoy. All that leather. I'm sorry, what did you say?
I literally have not said a word.
Oh, well, woo! Please show her in and don't interfere. Leave her just the way she is.
Ash horny.
The praetor is attending the ballet tonight. Upon its completion, Praetor Kargan will make for the Sprawl.
Oh, so the praetor's coming here later tonight?
Not likely. In Marvog, the ballet can last days, weeks even. It continues until only one dancer survives. Ballet is one of the finest blood sports in the Marvog Empire, and the bodies of fallen ballerinas are stacked high in the main square, as is our custom.
Oh dear God. Is there a prize for, winning the ballet?
Indeed there is. The winner is put directly into the line of succession to rule. Praetor Kargan was one of the finest ballerinas I have ever witnessed. Slaughtered dozens of other would-be ballerinas with a grace and beauty that brought a tear to my eye.
Okay. Ich glaube nicht, dass wir es überleben würden, wenn wir sie ablehnen.
You have honor, little one, and shall always be a friend of the Marvog. And now, to fulfill my mission to speak the Praetor's words to the princess. Kapla!
Kapla. Du hast eine extrem stark bewaffnete Würdeträgerin hereingelassen. Clever. Danke. Ash wollte sie sehen, ich kann dafür nichts.
Whoa there, Lucy. Hello and salutations to you, most honorable guardian of the free peoples of the Sprawl. I am the envoy of the gallant Sir Beverly, a knight of some minor renown, which is also me.
Das ist jetzt Nummer 3, das heißt, den muss ich ablehnen.
I have received a very special invitation from Her Majesty Princess Desdemona, as she turns her royal eye to finding a suitor. If there's nothing else, I will be off to my happily ever after.
Ich bin vor allem erstmal skeptisch, was das Pferd angeht. Dachte ich mir nämlich.
What's with the horse?
My noble steed, Lucy?
I don't know how to say this, but that horse is 2 people in a costume. Oh, turns out I do know how to say it.
We told you this wouldn't work. Can we get our $10 now?
Oh.
No, absolutely not. 2 envoys. 2, not 3. Never 3. Where is his kingdom, Who exactly does he represent? Why do I bother putting things on the royal writ if you refuse to read it?
Ich wollte nur nochmal nachfragen.
Or perhaps you do read it and you simply do not have a brain, is that it? Do you not have a brain? Do not let this person in. I hope we understand each other. Lord, it's impossible to find good help these days.
Okay.
Have you ever met Princess Desdemona?
Alack a day, I have not. 'Tis but a glimpse of her I have yet beheld, but that image has drawn me here like a moth to a forest fire. And, though it is true I have never known the caress of a lover, the thought of it fills my loins to bursting.
Selbst wenn wir noch nicht 2 reingelassen hätten, hätte ich den nicht reingelassen.
TMI, dude! I don't want to hear about your loins. God, keep it in your tunic.
Duly noted.
Nope. Goodbye, my pervert.
I understand. You are being controlled by powerful forces and simply following orders. But know this, there is no force more powerful than love. You have not seen the last of Beverly, late night custodian of the Goblin Ball Stadium. On, Lucy.
Dem spätabendlichen Hausmeister des Koboldballstadions.
Shut up, Beverly.
Danke. Er war kein echter Gesandter und das war definitiv kein echtes Pferd. Meisterliche Schlussfolgerung. Waffe? Wache. Kann ich reden.
Hey kid, are you Lil?
Vielleicht. Wer fragt?
Show a bit of respect. If you see her, tell her I got a mysterious letter for her.
Mysterious, you say? Fine, you've got me. Who's it from?
I'm not authorized to know.
That is mysterious.
Damn.
Does this mysterious letter have anything to do with the one my dad Hamish got this morning?
Your dad is Hamish? What a good guy. Did you hear about Randy, though?
Only 3 payments away on that catapult.
Yeah, it's a real shame. Anyways, just take the note. I gotta get back to work.
Okie dokes.
See you around, kid.
Kleines Mädchen stand einmal am Tor, traf tolle Entscheidungen, es kam mir ewig vor. Falls du noch Chaos in dir hast, bin ich sehr gern dein Gast. Komm und triff mich nach Anbruch der Dunkelheit, zusammen setzen wir der Welt unseren Stempel auf. Ach, Michael.
Nothing weird or creepy about that.
Nope, definitiv nicht.
Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
Good afternoon, I've traveled from afar. A simple girl who wished upon a star. Inside this castle lies my fate. Perhaps I'll even get a date. To my old life I sing au revoir.
And you are? It's Lil, and you need a good reason to be let in, but so far I'm not optimistic. Do you have any ID or anything?
I assure you that my heart is true. Must this be a whole to-do? Inside these walls my destiny awaits.
It just feels like if you weren't singing, we could move the plot along faster.
Ich finde auch ihr Blut etwas, Ma'am? Etwas, was wir benutzen können. Nein, nicht wirklich, okay. Wir reden erstmal.
I'm just so thrilled to finally be here in the Sprawl. The people, the culture, the food, the hundreds of dark alleyways that could just swallow a person up. I have to say, I'm losing patience, Lil. At first you seemed so innocent, but still, I have a hunger driving me. The people everywhere will see my dark destiny I will fulfill.
Well, that took a dark turn.
Du sollst mir doch einfach nur sagen, was du hier willst. Haben wir dazu irgendwas hier stehen? Katze, 2 Gesandte, Malcolm. Nee. Bitte funktioniert. Ja. Mhm. Also.
What is that?
Oh, that's just Fossy.
What's a Fossy?
Fossy is the name of my blowtorch.
Yoink.
Friends shouldn't take things from one another. I guess we're not friends then. That makes me a little bit nervous for you, Lil.
Okay, I've had about enough of you.
Okay, Lil. Now that we're real bosom friends, I guess I can open up to you.
Can you just tell me and not sing it?
Nope.
Dachte ich mir.
Ah.
I guess that it's all so true. Why I ventured here to you is that I am a thief. And also I should claim that I likely bear the blame for forging checks and larceny, for smuggling drugs and piracy, for setting many fires and causing grief, so much grief.
Oh my god! Just because you're singing it doesn't make any of that remotely okay.
Unser Gefängnishebel ist leider kaputt. Was zur Hölle?
I see now that you aren't my friend. My time here is about to end. You haven't seen the last of me.
You're the worst.
Angan, das ist doch eigentlich genau dein Type. Trotz des süßen Gesangs dieses Singvogels hast du richtig erkannt, dass es sich um eine mörderische Wahnsinnige handelt und es geschafft, ihr Spielzeug wegzunehmen. Gute Arbeit. Na gut, dass wir sie nicht ausgepeitscht haben. Du wolltest mich umbringen. Denk dran, 3 Sterne stehen für ein gutes Ergebnis bei Lil Guardsman. Das 4-Sterne-Ergebnis erfordert eine überragende Kombinationsgabe. Die perfekte Ausrüstung, ein Quäntchen Glück oder eine Kombi aus allen 3 Dingen. Die Ergebnisbildschirme wie dieser bringen dich zu einem 3-Sterne-Ergebnis, aber die 4 Sterne liegen an dir. Ja, wir haben, glaube ich, nur bei 2 nicht das volle, ja. Das ist okay, finde ich. Weiter. Wir verlieren nicht unseren Job. So, Malcolm, was willst du? Sympathisch. Jede Burg braucht einen schaurigen Kerker, stimmt's? Offenbar. Perfekt für Gefangene, die nur einen Arm haben. Da du kein Badezimmer gesehen hast, erfüllt dich die Erkenntnis, wofür dieser Eimer da ist, mit den Sätzen.
Is this the right place?
It is. I mean, enter if you dare.
Mysteriös, Malcolm. Oh. Guten Tag.
Oh, you dared. Hello. Welcome to my lair of chaos.
It looks like a bedroom.
Hang in there.
It is his damn bedroom.
Makes sense.
It can be two things. I'm a minimalist.
So, this is the little guardsman we've been talking about. Wait, you are, right?
Uh-huh.
I can't imagine why I wouldn't be.
Good news, little girl. You're going to be working the gate for the foreseeable future.
What?
What? That's not good news. Why me? I hardly have a grasp on what I'm doing, and I'm barely tall enough to see over the desk.
I see. Then you're free to go.
Keep it together, Mal. Listen, little girl. We have eyes and ears all over the city, but the gates have always been a blind spot for me.
The point is, the safety and security of the Sprawl must be preserved and protected, and you might be positioned to help maintain the balance. Do you understand our meaning?
You can think of us as the real change makers here in the Sprawl. Sure, there's the princess, but I think she's better suited to cutting ribbons and things like that.
Careful.
At any rate, I am Councilwoman Ash, head politician and policymaker for the Sprawl.
Lieutenant Stryker, head of military and law enforcement.
And I'm Malcolm.
He's a jester of the court.
I think they got that from the hat.
Ach, glaubst du?
Basically, we're the ones who really make things happen around here.
And I'm Malcolm.
So it would be wise for you to do as we say.
What if I refuse? You can't make me do anything I don't want to do. I'm 12 years old.
Damn it, you've got us there. But how about we leave it up to chance? Guess which hand is holding the colored ball, and we'll forget about the whole thing. But if you guess it correctly, you agree to do our bidding no matter how nefarious or unreasonable. Sound like a deal?
Do I even have a choice?
Yes. You choose which hand.
Not the brightest one, is she?
Also wahrscheinlich in keiner von beiden Händen. Und sie steht direkt neben ihm.
His right hand. Pick his right hand, you can't go wrong when you pick right.
Malcolm is left-handed, I think, so I'd pick his left hand.
Nicht hilfreich. Upsi! Links oder rechts? Damn it.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was the wrong choice. What you should have chosen was my foot.
Das stand nicht zur Auswahl, du Arschkuh.
But you said it would be in your hand.
And what is the foot if not the hand of the leg? You lost fair and square.
But...
Oh, and don't worry about your father. We're each quite capable at finding ways to keep him busy, making sure you have to cover for him.
But...
That concludes this briefing. We suggest you go back home, rest, and wake up tomorrow prepared to go to your new mundane job, which you will work at for the foreseeable future.
It's called being an adult.
Wir sind 12.
Keep an eye out for our directives in your daily Guardsman writ. I trust you won't disappoint us.
Goodbye.
Why did you turn off the light? She obviously knows we're still here.
She wouldn't have known that if you didn't start talking.
I should have brought another drink.
Sie sagen nichts, als ob sie nicht mehr hier wären, was sie aber noch sind. You are silly. All three of you. Gut. Dann haben wir wohl einen festen Job. Mit 12. Dad, what the fuck?
Boy, what a day. Hey, Arda, pour me a cold one, will ya?
Make that 2, Arda. Hey, wait a minute. You're too young to be drinking cold ones. Make hers a milk, please, Art.
Can it at least be cold?
Nope. Natürlich nicht.
That depends. How did work go today?
Did better than a 2-star rating, I can tell you that. How was... What were you doing again?
The bidding of the 3 royal advisors.
Do you think it's normal that the big names and faces of this city are using us for their own personal and political gain?
After today, I don't know what's normal anymore.
There's someone waiting for you in the back alley. Garcy Blinkers, Gerby Bonbons. Anyways, it's just through that door over there.
Okie dokes.
That Malcolm is a madman, but at least he pays well. And with you working the guard shed, I'm pulling in 2 salaries. Your milk is on me.
Oh, danke. Ich wollte mit dir reden.
Hey, we have extra of the daily special today. Eggs and oil and lemon. Do you and your dad want to take it?
No, we're not gonna take it.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Und du?
Aha! There she is, the brilliant little half-pint running the desk. I trust you refused entry to the envoy from the Marvog Empire like we talked about? If you did, I have the gold I promised you right here.
Okay, wir könnten lügen. Frage ist, ob er uns glaubt. Moneten.
Yep, I sure did. Kick their ass back to Marvog.
Incredible bravery in the face of a brutal murderer.
Oh, you know, all in a day's work. What kind of gold are we talking about here?
I have here 20 pieces of gold. Fair is fair. Take them. They are yours, and with many thanks from Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King...
Just the gold, thank you.
Oh, yes. Here you are.
Danke. So, und was will unser guter Händler? Dessen Lizenz wir immer noch haben?
Lil, you came.
Obviously.
Welcome to Garby Bunch's Emporium of Wonder. You're my very first customer! I was actually inspired by watching you alternately help and hinder folks at the gate yesterday. And I thought, Garby, there must be an industry of enterprising individuals supporting the guards. And when I looked around, there wasn't. So I met a mage who's got a magic crystal hookup. And now I'm selling Guardsman tool power-ups.
Okay.
If you've got the cash, I can sell you extra power crystals.
Oh.
Both the good kind and the cheap roll the dice and see what happens kind. As well as power-ups for all of your tools. It's pricey, but the more crystals you can load into those bad boys, the better. Finally, if you need cash, you can sell me anything you might have taken off of unsuspecting suckers. Here, take a look.
Interesting. Okay, die kosten 30, die 10. Damit kriege ich mehr Slots. Was passiert, wenn ich ihm seine eigene Lizenz verkaufe? Irgendwie will ich wissen, was passiert. Nichts, okay. Also, dass ich jetzt 5 Gold reicher bin. Schade. Wäre lustig gewesen. Das kann nicht sicher sein. Lil könnte in die Abwasserkanäle fallen, wenn sie auf dem Bildschirm dorthin gehen könnte. Wenn. Der Gestank, der aus dem Müllcontainer kommt, unbeschreiblich. Na dann. Gehen wir mal schlafen. Vielleicht schaffen wir ja dann noch einen
I think
Tag.
I've done everything I need to do. But are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
Yes. Mit wem sprichst du?
Quiet, you.
Seamus McCobalt hat beim Streichen der Verliesmauern fantastische Arbeit geleistet. Trotz seiner Bescheidenheit hat er wirklich Talent. Er hat nicht einmal mit Farbe gekleckert und alle Ecken bemalt, ohne sie abzukleben. Echte Qualitätsarbeit. Das brachte neues Leben in den Raum, in dem einige Leute auf ihre Hinrichtung warten. Sympathisch. Seamus ging mit seinem hart verdienten Gehaltscheck in der einen und einem Strauß Blumen für seine Frau in der anderen Hand nach Hause. Er brachte seine 6 Koboldkinder ins Bett, schnappte sich seine Frau und trug sie ins Schlafzimmer. Das 7. Kind, Becky McCobold, kommt irgendwann im Sommer. Good to know! Ohne sein Horn gelang es dem Dude-Gesandten, einen positiven Eindruck auf die Prinzessin, die Berater und den Rest des Hofes zu machen. Er versaute sich jedoch wieder alles, als er versuchte, mit seinem Mund Horngeräusche nachzuhaben. In dieser Nacht, als er in seinem Bett in den Kammern lag, die für den Besuch von Würdenträgern vorgesehen waren, war er sehr zufrieden mit sich selbst, dass er es geschafft hatte, die Konkurrenz erfolgreich zu dezimieren, indem er eine Wache bestochen hatte. Hat gut funktioniert. Er dachte sich, vielleicht habe ich meine Berufung als Spion verpasst. Aber er überlegte es sich schnell, als er sich die Lebenserwartung eines Geheimagenten vor Augen führte. Dachte ich mir. Signor Capello Fantastico betrat Sprawl und begann seine Suche nach dem perfekten Hut. Er machte sich zu jedem Laden auf, der Kopfbedeckung in Sprawl verkaufte. Henriks Hüte, Heidis Hauben, Homers Helme, der Chapeauschuppen, der Hütehaufen, Hüte auf die Mütze und sogar jedes Jamulke-Jurte. Okay. Aber keiner von ihnen hatte die Art von Hut, nach der er suchte. Aber sei versichert, Signor Capello Fantastico gibt nicht auf, bis die Oberseite seines Kopfes wieder in früherem Glanz erstrahlt. Nachdem sie der Prinzessin die Botschaft von Prätorin Kagen übermittelt hatte, ging die Marwak-Gesandte am Nationalballett der Repertoire-Kompanie von Sprawl vorbei, die im Park probte. Hä? Als die Marwak-Gesandte sah, dass die Ballerinas von Sprawl etwas völlig Falsches machten, beschloss sie mitzumachen, um ihnen 1 oder 2 Dinge beizubringen. Nun sind die Ballerinas von Sprawl Expertinnen für die Ausgangsposition und für Mord. Da die Gesandte abgelenkt war, erfuhr die Prätorin nie, ob die Prinzessin ihre Nachricht erhalten hatte. Aber keine Sorge, die werden sowieso auftauchen. Der falsche Sir Beverly, dem die Einreise verweigert worden war, nahm seine falsche Rüstung ab, stieg wieder auf sein falsches Pferd und ging nach Hause zu seiner echten Hütte, wo er bei seiner echten Mutti wohnte und sich in seiner sehr echten Depression wälzte. Oh Gott! Chloe stieß vor den Stadttoren auf eine Wachpatrouille und versuchte sie leise zu bestehlen. Stieß vor den Stadttoren auf eine Wachpatrouille und versuchte sie leise zu bestehlen, womit sie wegen des ganzen Gesangs nicht sonderlich erfolgreich war. Im Gefängnis brauchte sie nur 5 Minuten, um in Einzelhaft zu kommen. Oh Lord.
It's news in the morning with me, your news anchor, Manuel Mentiroso. Breaking news. The chosen suitors for our beloved and newly available Princess Desdemona will be arriving today in the Sprawl. Be on the lookout for royal carriages, entourages, and attitudes. Breaking news. The Duchess of Scarborough's prized pet cat, Sprankles, has passed away at the age of 43. A representative from the Small Rodent and Budgie Coalition shared their condolences, then immediately scampered around without reserve. Breaking news. The Sprawl will be host to a Goblin Ball match today between our Sprawl Brawlers and the opposing Kaladar Lightning at the Goblin Ball Arena. Breaking news. That was my last piece of breaking news. Keep tuning in for all your Sprawl news updates. We now return to our regularly scheduled radio silence.
Oh look, another note.
Lil, ich bin weg, um Striker einen Gefallen zu tun. Anscheinend brauchte mich, um zu messen, wie lange man braucht, um einmal komplett im Sprawl herumzulaufen. Im Ernst, ich hätte letzte Nacht nicht an dem Hotdog-Wettessen teilnehmen sollen. Tu mir einen Gefallen und geh nach der Arbeit runter zur Kobold-Ball-Arena und platziere eine Wette über 30 Gold für mich. Es gibt einen extra Fünfer nur für dich.
You didn't tell me which team to bet on, but my chances can't be any worse than his usually are.
True. So, der königliche Erlass. Erwarte die Ankunft von Kronprinz Phineas von Petrard und Prätorin Kagan von Marwak. Erfülle deine Pflicht, aber halte sie nicht unnötig auf. Ash. Heute ist das Halbfinale des Tri-Kobold-Pokals zwischen unseren geliebten Sprawl-Brawlers und den Kaladar Lightning. Die Bastarde. Okay, Ash. Chill. Es gab einen Bericht der Bank von Sprawl über eine Reihe ungewöhnlicher Transaktionen im Zusammenhang mit Sportwetten. Ich dachte, die sind abgebrannt. Naja. Eine Erinnerung an die Wachmannschaft. Statt Offiziellen ist es untersagt, in inoffiziellen Sportwetten teilzunehmen. Oh well. Die Wachen hören Gerüchte über verstärkten Schmuggel. Seid wachsam. Achtet auf alles, was ein Geheimfach haben könnte. Vertraut niemandem. Setzt das Wahrheitsspray ein, wenn nötig. Striker. Alrighty. Dann wissen wir auf jeden Fall, was heute einen richtigen bekommt.
Yes, it is I, little one, heir to the throne of Petrard, here before you in the flesh. Please, no need to bow or genuflect. No need to avert your eyes, no. For though I am a crowned prince of the realm, I am a humble man, one of the people, no better even than you, tiny gatekeeper. You'll be glad to know that the opening ceremonies of our newest royal sulphur mine were a complete success. Only 4 deaths, which is far fewer than the last. No matter, we look forward in Petrard. No sense crying over spilt... well, there it is.
I'm glad things went well. Jeez, 4 dead? At an opening ceremony?
Yes, tragic. Avoidable, but still tragic. Luckily, it wasn't anyone important. A few unskilled laborers and 1 server. Could have been much, much worse.
Is he handsome?
Well...
Is he charming? They say that he's charming.
He has charm for a prince, I guess.
Yes.
I don't meet a wide range.
Oh, never mind. I will see for myself. Send the prince in at once, and for goodness sake, don't talk to him. We wouldn't want you to put him off.
True.
I've heard tell that the barbaric warmonger Praetor Kargan is my chief rival for the hand of your fair princess. Can't even find decent competition these days. The Marvarg are a loathsome bunch of butchers, killing each other over the tiniest infractions. Bump into someone in the checkout line, trial by combat. Accidentally sneeze on a sacred heirloom, trial by combat. Worst vacation of my life.
I've never been anywhere in the Marvalg Empire, but it does sound pretty brutal from what I've heard.
Oh, never go, my dear. Nothing in Marvarg you can't find bigger, better, and shinier in Petrard.
Ja, geh rein.
And with that, it is off to face the princess and destiny. Before I go, can you spot me a $5? I'm afraid I left my wallet in my other pants.
What? Are you serious? And then do this here.
Is it that you don't have the money, or that you don't want to lend it to me? Not terribly surprising, lower-class working type. Besides, look at this dump. I'm amazed you even have enough power to keep the lights on. Never mind. I'll find someone a bit more well-heeled to help me.
Du hast den Kronprinzen von Petrard hereingelassen, aber du hast ihm keinen Fünfer geliehen. Was ein gutes Recht ist. Danke! Darf ja wohl bitten.
Good day. I traveled up here with the convoy what was bringing Prince Phineas to the Sprawl. I'm not staying long. Just need a place for tonight before I head back to Petrard.
Haben wir irgendwas darüber gehört? Schmuggler. Was ein Geheim... Ja.
I was hired to come along with the convoy in case anything broke down on the way, in case repairs were needed on any of the equipment or transport. The prince doesn't exactly travel light. 3 carriages of wardrobe changes alone. To be honest, I don't get to the Sprawl often. Too many mages around these parts for my liking.
You don't care for mages, eh?
Most Petrardians share the attitude that you should be able to explain the hows, whys, and wherefores of the world. Mages and their ilk don't subscribe to such thinking. I have been completely forthright this entire time. You really should be more trusting of people and not waste your precious crystals on nonsense like this.
Ups. Aber das sieht nach so einer Kiste aus.
If I could have afforded to stay home, I would have. But they made me an offer I couldn't refuse, so to speak.
Was it a threat? A horse's head in your bed?
Nope, just a big heaping pile of money. The king and queen are desperate for the prince to secure the hand of Princess Desdemona. The future prosperity of Petrard depends on it. To be frank, the whole kingdom is flat broke. This is their only chance to marry rich.
I guess that explains the big deal everyone's making out of this whole let's marry the princess off thing. Shouldn't she have some kind of say in the matter?
Now that is something seriously worth considering.
Ach, na gut. Mach doch, was du willst.
I thank you for this respite for the evening. I'm certainly glad I don't have to head all the way back to Petrard tonight. By the way, do you know of a good inn nearby?
No better place than the Twisted Sisters Tavern. Not a classic beauty, but she'll get you where you need to go.
My kind of establishment. I'll see you there.
Es gibt viele Dinge, die in Sprawl auseinanderfallen und ein guter Draht könnte dazu führen, dass er das eine oder andere für dich repariert. Haben wir jetzt zwar keinen... haben wir zwar kein Wahrheitsspray mehr, aber das sollte schon okay sein.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo.
Oh, Sprankles. Weep, weep, weep. We are returning from the funeral services for Sprankles.
Mhm.
Oh no! The service was held in the Duchy of Scarborough, but the, remains are being interred at St. Euphigenia's Pet Cemetery here in the Sprawl.
Sprankles loved visiting her friends at St. Euphigenia's.
Why is Sprankles?
Oh no!
Why is you-know-who being laid to rest here?
We do not have a pet cemetery suitable for such an entry in the Duchy of Scarborough.
What exactly is a duchy?
It is a parcel of land under the purview of a duke or duchess. Scarborough is the duchy controlled by Her Grace, the Duchess of Scarborough.
Present?
Oh.
And it is a far nicer duchy than some, for instance, the Duchy of Caladar.
Caladar! What a dump!
Let me look at that. Oh? Was ist da drin?
What's this then?
That's dust.
Of course it is. There's a corpse in there after all.
No, pixie dust. It's an illegal narcotic used by layabouts and no-goodniks. What on earth is it doing inside Sprankles?
I confess, I've been holding this inside for too long. I was approached by a weird guy who tricked me into smuggling illegal pixie dust into the Sprawl for him. He was holding the ball in his foot. Who does that? I plead guilty, Your Honour, on the grounds of I did it.
I'm not a judge, you know.
Oh.
But I'll leave it to the courts to deal with this. The rest of you, pack up your dead cat and be on your way.
Ah, okay. Ich durfte nichts machen. Hätte gerne noch Malcolm angerufen.
Alright, have fun burying your cat.
We shall.
Sprankles will be so happy at St. Euphogenia's. I just know it. Thank you, my dear. Sprankles thanks you.
Oh, good.
Okay.
And that's how you x-ray your way to success.
Da hast du mal einen Coup gelandet. Du hast einen Drogenschmuggler aufgehalten, der hochwertigen Feenstaub nach Sprawl schmuggeln wollte. Versteckt im Sarg einer toten Katze. Was für ein seltsamer Tag. Kann man so sagen.
Phew, I made it. Listen, I gotta get in there. The whole team came through a while ago and the game is about to start. We all good?
And you are...
You're kidding, right? Come on, I'm Saruna Goodfoot, the Star Troll Goblin Ball player for the Kaladar Lightning.
Dachte ich mir auch gerade. Wenn wir sie nicht reinlassen und wir dann logischerweise auf unser Team wetten.
I don't have time for games right now. I gotta get to the stadium and win us the game. Come on, the big Goblin Ball game starts in 30 minutes. My stupid personal driver had to take a detour to get here. What more do you want me to say?
Is it really your personal driver's fault, or is it that you have a hard time dealing with pressure?
You sound just like my psychiatrist.
Personal driver? Psychiatrist? Is there anything you don't have?
I don't have time to talk to you all day.
Touché. So, das war Ash, ne? Ja. Sag mal, Ash, was hältst du eigentlich davon?
Oh, yes, Saruna. I heard she was running late for the game. Something about an unfortunate detour at the last minute. Such a shame. Because if a team doesn't win today, then I won't have to owe the mayor of Kaladar 5 barrels of fine Sprawlian mulled wine.
Wenn ihr Team heute nicht gewinnt, schulde ich dem Bürgermeister von Kaladar nicht länger. Okay, also wenn wir sie nicht reinlassen, gewinnt sie auch ihre Wette. Right?
Do me a favor. Keep her busy until the game is over, will you?
Du bist so mies.
Can we move this along? I'm the starting thrower and the team needs me to wipe the floor with those pathetic Sprawl brawlers. They're such a horrible team. I bet we could win even without my lucky second sweatband.
What lucky second sweatband?
This lucky second sweatband.
Yoink.
Hey, you can't take that. I needed to win the big game today.
I have to take it. It's evidence.
Evidence? What are you talking about?
Evidence that you don't need some lousy sweatband to win a game. You just need to believe in yourself.
Huh. I never thought about it like that before.
Oh. Okay, jetzt ist die Frage, lassen wir sie rein? Manipulieren wir 2 Wetten oder hoffen wir, dass das Schweißband tatsächlich einen Einfluss hatte? Na gut.
Thanks. Now to wipe the floor with those lousy Sprawl brawlers. When you hear the crowd cheering my name, you'll know it's for me.
Well, duh.
Du hast die Starspielerin der Color Lightning hereingelassen, aber ohne ihr Glücksschimmernd ist das Spiel komplett offen. Let's see where this is going.
Greetings! I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. I believe you met my envoy, the angry warrior with the head in the bag. She would have come by this gate to announce my arrival. I demand you let me pass immediately. Quapla. Why do you pester me with questions? I am a very important royal figure, and I must enter your city to meet your princess and marry her. Now let me be gone, child. Quack black!
Just a few more routine procedures. You understand.
Please hurry. I do not like to be kept waiting. Yes, these are my weapons that any resident of Marvog carries on them at all times.
Buttermesser?
Why do they seem so small? I thought the Marvog carried big, ornate weapons of gore and luster.
Well, I'm the Praetor. I have people who carry those for me. I carry these. They have sentimental value. Oh, okay, fine. Just take them. I have many more in my palace at home.
So viel zu sentimental. I see. Ash? Looks weird.
According to my sources, the Praetor's carriage still hasn't passed the Swampland outpost. The Marvog are always so caught up in battle and war, I wouldn't put it past them to have sent a decoy carriage in case they got attacked. It's very difficult to tell what the Marvog are up to. You have to use your own judgment on this one.
No.
But I am the Praetor!
What on earth are you doing? Since when are you exercising independent thought? I don't care what your opinion of them is. If they're the real Praetor Kargan, then let them through at once. Is that clear?
Das ist aber nicht die echte. Like what? Außer sie ist sehr, sehr dumm.
You've made a powerful enemy today, little girl. You'll soon feel the wrath of an entire empire. Quaplort and goodbye.
Was die alte falsche Prätorenmasche schon von weitem durchschaut. Für wen hält sie sich? Jemanden, die falsche Prätorenmasche nicht durchschauen kann. Amateurin. Na, das sieht doch besser aus.
Little warrior, I am weary after a long journey, and I am not used to being made to wait in a lineup. Let me pass on my way. I must rest before I meet your princess in order to win her hand and bring honor to my people.
This seems more legit. This may seem like a strange request, but would you mind saying your famous battle cry for me?
You mean Kapla?
That's the one.
I would hope that my stunning war cry is sufficient to being granted entry immediately.
Ja, machen wir mal.
And thus I truly begin my quest to marry Princess Desdemona and bring a generation of prosperity to the Marvog Empire. You, little warrior, will have a footnote in history for this encounter. For victory, for Marvog, Kapla!
Wow. Nach der Hochstaplerin war es sehr klar, dass diese Würdenträgerin seriös ist. Hervorragende Arbeit, ihr sofortigen Eintritt zu gewähren. Niemand könnte dich beschuldigen, jemanden unnötig aufgehalten zu haben. Schon Feierabend? Immer schlechter. Du hast den Kronprinzen von... Ja, aber du hast ihm keinen... Ja, das ist richtig. Ja. Was sagen, will heute Abend jemand was von uns? Oh, right, wir sollen Wetten abschließen. Da war ja was. Fast vergessen.
Hello! Thank you for coming to my booth today. I'm here taking a poll on what the new name for the stadium should be.
What's wrong with the Goblin Ball Stadium?
It's a little on the nose. The owners want a little more pizzazz in the title, and you don't get pizzazz without taking polls, or polzazz as I call it. Care to give your opinion?
Actually, I've really got to be...
Great. What one word would you use to describe Goblin Ball? Perfect. And the stadium, you would say it's, Excellent. And finally, you come to the stadium mostly for... Okay, that is super. Your input will be tallied with the others. Thank you very much for your time today.
Oh, er hat einen neuen Hut gefunden.
Concessions, come and get them. We got it all. T-shirts, hats, food, drink, illegal gambling, commemorative foam fingers. You there. What can I get for you today?
Did you say illegal gambling?
I sure did. You interested?
I'm 12.
Hey, it's illegal anyways. What's the difference? You want to bet on who's gonna win the big game?
Also ich meine, touché, aber...
I can't be any worse at this than my dad, so sure, why not?
No!
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about? The home team hasn't been doing too well at home lately. A lot of people are still angry at him after that game with the foul and the points got reinstated. They're more of an away team, but they're a shoo-in to win today. If the other team didn't have that ringer Saruna Goodfoot playing for them. You sure you want to bet on them? Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about? They're not the best team in the game, but they got a real ringer playing for them. Saruna Goodfoot.
Yeah.
Boy, when she gets going, you can't stop her. You sure you want to bet on them?
Ich wollte nur über beide
Here are the
erstmal
teams at
hören.
play, kiddo. What? The home team, they're more of a... How much you looking to gamble? All right, kid. Your bet is in. Good luck.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Und hey, wer jetzt ein 50-50 verlieren, kann ich
Let's watch
nicht.
some Goblin Ball.
After one of the most chaotic third quarters I've ever seen, complete with the rare capture of the golden mongoose, this is still anybody's game. But look, Kaladar's star player Saruna Goodfoot has taken possession of the wagon wheel. My producer is just telling me she isn't wearing her signature lucky second sweatband. Well, that's weird. She's running, and she hurls the wagon wheel, and it misses the flaming gates by a long shot. What an upset. That's the game, folks. A stunning victory for the hometown heroes. What a great day of Goblin Ball.
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Na, guck mal einer Schau. Wir haben gewonnen. Hat das zweite Schweißband wohl doch was gebracht, wa? Oh, my dude.
Well, if it isn't my favorite pint-sized Lil Guardsman Lil, you just missed the guards from down at the East Gate. They almost cleaned me out, but I promise I saved a few goodies just in case you happened by. Gee, thanks. Take a look.
So. Haben wir erstmal welche.
If it isn't my little gate guard friend. Of all the taverns in all the towns in all the world.
Yeah. Hello again, Mr. Dwarf.
This jukebox doesn't work.
Das ist richtig.
Yeah, it's been broken for ages.
Looks like the cables have been chewed right through.
Must have been the rats.
Yuck. Rats?
I mean, natural erosion.
Natural erosion my left foot. Anyway, I can fix that for you.
That would be wonderful.
For a price.
Natürlich.
Crap.
Crap.
Okay, how much are we talking about?
15 gold should do it.
Das ist ja nichts. Das ist ja eine Schnappe.
All right, it's a deal.
Beauty. See, that's the wonderful thing about knowing how to fix things. Never goes out of style. Not like those bloody mages.
How long is this gonna take?
Listen, lady. Patience is a virtue. There you go. That should give the old girl a few more years.
Thanks, Mr. Dwarf.
Don't mention it. Now, leave me to enjoy my ale.
Now that's better.
Aha.
I did it. I quit my job as lackey to that awful man.
Sehr
And when I
gut.
mentioned it to someone at the bus stop, they gave me a sock. And I have no idea why.
Dobby is free.
Just one sock, not even the pair. What am I supposed to do with one sock? Oh, I made a terrible mistake.
Dobby is free.
Thanks again for getting the jukebox working.
I think I've done everything I need to do.
So. Nachdem wir das jetzt vorgelesen haben, finde ich auch, reicht es für heute. Als Prinz Phineas Sprawl betrat, stellte er sich der Prinzessin am Hofe vor. Da du ihm aber keinen Fünfer geliehen hattest, konnte er ihn bei einer Partie Bierpong im Basilisk Club nicht verdoppeln. Was er dann bei der Teilnahme am Armdrückenturnier im leckenden Fallrohr hätte verdreifachen können. Vielleicht ist es auch besser so. Einfangen. Der zwergische Tüftler ließ von seiner Interaktion mit Lil, der Wachfrau, mit federnden Schritt ab. Die Verbindung, die du in einer Zeit zunehmender Intoleranz gegenüber Nichtmenschen hergestellt hast, ließ ihn denken, die Gerüchte über Bigotterie in Sprawl seien vielleicht stark übertrieben. Unglücklicherweise ging er, kurz bevor er in seinem Zimmer im Gasthof zu Bett ging, noch etwas an die frische Luft und stieß zufällig auf eine Gruppe junger Männer, die vom Social Club zum Clubhaus der Söhne der Edelmänner unterwegs waren. Meine Güte. Sie waren in der Lage, ihn zu überwältigen und ihn in eine Mülltonne zu stopfen. Er wurde am nächsten Morgen gefunden, ohne seinen jüngst entdeckten Glauben an die Menschheit. Oh. Die Herzogin von Scarborough, ihr Diener und ihr Gefolge schaffte es pünktlich zur feierlichen Beerdigung von Sprankle in der Euphigenia-Kirche. So. Es gab weder ein trockenes Auge im Haus, noch einen trockenen Schoß, was den anwesenden Katzen geschuldet war, die das Ereignis begingen, indem sie sich von der Lobrede der Herzogin bewegt erleichterten. Der Schmuggler wurde festgenommen und umgehend ins Verlies gesteckt. Leider entkam er irgendwann zwischen Mitternacht und 2 Uhr in der Nacht mit Hilfe seines mysteriösen Kontakts im Inneren, dessen Büro sich zufällig gerade am Ende des Flurs von jener Zelle befand. Willkommen! Nach dem Ballspiel, meine Güte, musste sich Saruna dem Zorn ihres enttäuschten Trainers und ihrer Teamkolleginnen stellen. Aber nur für etwa 30 Sekunden, da sie der einzige Troll im Team war und die anderen Spielerinnen in den Schatten stellte, die alle zu Recht Angst vor ihr hatten. Sie ging am nächsten Tag zum Training, inspirierte dazu auch ohne ihr zweites Glücksstirnband Bestleistung zu zeigen. Die falsche Prätorin, die du sehr klugerweise abgewiesen hast, zog mit ihrer Masche weiter und wurde schließlich von den Marwag-Behörden aufgegriffen, weil sie sich als ihre geliebte Prätorin ausgab. Später wurde sie dazu verurteilt, bei der nächsten Ballettaufführung aufzutreten, das liebevoll der Nussknacker genannt wurde. Da sie ohne jegliches Hindernis am Tor eingelassen wurde, hatte die Prätorin ein paar zusätzliche Minuten zur Verfügung, bevor sie sich im Palast präsentieren musste. Sie hatte einfach die beste Zeit. Sie traf einen braven Hund, den sie tätschelte. Sie kickte einen Fußball herum mit ein paar nur leicht beschmutzten Lumpen auf den westfälischen Grün. Sie machte einen extrem sauberen Schnitt, als sie den linken Arm eines Räubers zerstückelte, der versuchte, ihre Münzgeldbörse an sich zu reißen. Alles in allem war es einer der entspanntesten Nachmittage in jüngster Zeit für sie, und sie war erfrischt und verjüngt, als sie es zu Hofe schaffte, wo sie die Anwesenden blendete. Sehr gut, sehr gut.
For all your hard-hitting, high-octane extreme sports highlights and recaps, you're listening to the #1 sports station in the Sprawl. Now here's Gabbin' 'Bout Goblin Ball with your hosts Rhonda and Peg.
Oh, Rhonda, what about the outcome of last night's game, the Brawlers and the Lightning?
Oh, Peg, you don't want to get me started on that.
But I do.
First, the big news. They finally decided on the new name for the Goblin Ball Stadium.
Oh no.
After months of in-person and in-creature polling, the most popular name as voted by the Sprawl appears to be the boring ditch with chairs. It has washrooms.
I like it.
I hate it.
We're split down the middle. Let us know what you think by calling the station at 555-21.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you an urgent announcement. It has just been reported that Princess Desdemona, the sole heir of late King Oswin and sovereign successor to the throne, has been reported missing early this morning. In the wake of her mysterious disappearance, the Guard Corps and City Council are scrambling to maintain order over the city.
Oh Lord.
All other radio programs have been cancelled until further notice. I'm Manuel Mentiroso, waiting quietly by the microphone for any new information.
Oh well. Aber reicht für heute. War auf jeden Fall... Entschuldigung. Es war auf jeden Fall sehr amüsant. Ich werde es auf jeden Fall weiterspielen. Mit euch.